Okay, so what I'm going to show you here is how you're going to take any of the meals on the site, okay, and utilise them so they fit into your nutrition plan. Now, all these meals are completely healthy and everything I want you to be eating. So loads of vitamins and minerals, loads of protein, low in carbohydrates and good in fats. Okay, but let's just take one for instance. Let's take this one here. Okay, so what you really want to be taking note of after you've cooked it, no, sorry, before you've cooked it, is the nutrition information. Now, this is per serving. As you can see here, it's 485 calories per serving. The carbohydrates are low anyway, which is fine. The fats are high, and so is the protein. Now, most of the time, and most people, women and men, okay, you want to be eating anything between 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, roughly there or thereabouts. You don't worry too much in terms of the exact amount of protein. So all you do here is you cook this, okay, and you half the portion size. That's as bad as it gets in terms of working out. Now, if this meal was to be, say, around lunchtime and you're due carbohydrates, which your nutrition plan will say, okay, all you want to do is to add some carbohydrates. You add the amount of carbohydrates you require. So say you need 30 grams of carbohydrates, there's already 9 in here, so you only really need 20. So you're just going to take 20 grams of carbohydrates, i.e. rice, sweet potato, even an apple, okay, if you want that for afterwards, and that will be there or thereabouts your right macronutrients. So macronutrients, yes, you should be there or thereabouts within the ballpark, but don't panic too much if you're a little bit over or a little bit under. So if we look at this one here, this one's pretty damn perfect. Shouldn't have said damn, but sorry. This one here is perfect. Okay, 25 grams protein, carbohydrates are low, fats are good. Okay, so 10 grams of fats isn't bad. This is per one serving. So this is halibut. You can use cod with that if you like, but otherwise, right, this is halibut. So if you were due carbohydrates for that, once again, you just add your carbohydrates. So it's the same with the breakfast meals. Same with the breakfast. If you're due carbohydrates at breakfast, you add additional carbohydrates. If you're not, all these are pretty much set up for without carbohydrates. But each particular meal is extremely healthy and very, very good for you. So if I want to come over, if you look at this one here, there's only 10 grams in that in terms of carbohydrates. It's only 55 calories. So if you can have 2 of them, and that'll take you up to roughly, or even 3 of them, that'll take you up to your macronutrients. So you should be having anything between 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Your carbohydrates are whatever they are supposed to be. So roughly, if you're supposed to be having carbohydrates, you should be having, unless you're in hypertrophy where you are bulking, and I will state otherwise towards you, you should be having about 15 to 25 grams of carbohydrates. 30 grams isn't too bad. I mean, we're being picky, okay? These are healthy eating. Healthy eating is equally as good as eating the correct amount of calories or macronutrients. Okay, it's if not better. So you can add up these calories into, say, half a Mars bar. Obviously, they're rubbish calories. These are not bad calories, so your body will love them. They will munch them up and utilize them properly. So if I want to come over to the dessert part, okay, I've already got the tabs open. This is, let's have a look at this one. What we got? Blueberry and chocolate protein cheesecake. Very nice. I've had this, okay, but what I've done is your actual macronutrients work out to be a specific meal. So you wouldn't go and have, say, dinner and one of these for afterwards, because that would be far too much. Look at the macronutrients, okay, 25 grams of protein, pretty perfect. The fats are low, and so are the carbohydrates. So if you know sometimes you have a bit of a sweet tooth, maybe plan on having this or any of the other recipes, okay, in for a meal. So if you'd have one of these and it would be a meal. So you could have that at lunch, you could have that at breakfast if you wanted, or you could have that at dinner. You could even You can even, let's look at one where the see the fats are high on that, but I wouldn't worry too much about the fats being too high. We need fats, and we don't neglect them. I'd have that around dinner time. So my dinners and everyone else's, I pretty much train, will have high protein, low in carbs, but it will be more fibrous carbs or vitamins and minerals. Okay, and our fats will be high at dinner to push our body into eating fats rather than carbohydrate for energy. So this one here, let's pull up a little bit and see which one it is. Okay, raspberry chocolate nut butter sandwich. You could have that as a snack, say 9 o'clock. Perfect with protein, perfect for the protein, carbohydrates and the fats. You could have that around 9 o'clock if you wanted. So if your last meal is 6 o'clock and you're craving something at 9, that would be perfect. Okay, the snacks are a slightly different ball game. They are a snack. They're a small pinch of, so you let's say you eat at 6 o'clock, then at 9 o'clock you're supposed to have a snack, and then 12 o'clock you're supposed to have another meal, and then 3 o'clock you're meant to have a snack, and then 6 o'clock again you're meant to have another meal. The snacks are a small amount of macronutrients to keep the metabolism going and to keep fueling the body. If you're building muscle, slightly different, your nutrition plan will be different. It will be another meal there. Okay, so let's just have a look at the vegan one. It's the same here. The problem with vegan food is it's usually carb based, but I have managed to get recipes that are high in protein, low in carbs, and good in fats. So if you don't fancy meat for a while, or if you want to try one of these out, if they're all high, they're all exactly as they should be and exactly right for you. So most of the time you're just going to come in here and just pick a recipe and not even worry about it, unless I'm asking you otherwise to add additional carbohydrates. But other than that, if you want to ask any more questions, if I haven't made this clear enough or I've skipped a few things, contact me and I'll clear them up for you. I'll lead you through it. Okay? Anyway, see you later. Bye.